Okay, I've said a few times, I've made it clear, I think, by now, that I am not only not a news junkie, but I am anti-news. I am someone who thinks that if you follow the news, if you go around panting after what's in the headlines day after day after day, that you are doing something worse than wasting your time. You're getting yourself preoccupied with things that are ultimately detrimental to your mental health, your spiritual health, and probably your physical health as well. So I am not in favor of following what's news. Along with Morrissey, I say stop watching the news, because the news contrives to frighten you, to make you feel small and alone, to make you feel your mind isn't your own. Now, that said, things still filter down to me, and I hear about things. And the thing that I heard about yesterday, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, like 6 or 7 people were talking about hornets, murder hornets. And I have not looked it up. I have not tried to find out about this murder hornet thing. I've made a deliberate, I've deliberately refrained from looking into the murder hornet thing. Look, I don't know what the truth is. Maybe there are murder hornets out there. I've never heard of murder hornets before. But the way they're described, it sounds just like that those creatures out of Hunger Games. You remember the Cracker Jackers? These genetically modified bugs that could wreak all this havoc. That's the same vibe I get from this murder hornet story. And what the impression that I have, because this pandemic thing is, they're trying to keep it going, but it's kind of winding down. People are kind of sick of it. People are going out. They're leaving their houses, even though they're still being sternly instructed not to by the news readers at CNN and the mayor of Chicago and other wonderful people. But suddenly, just as that's dying down, murder hornets. Now there's murder hornets over, and they've come over from China too. It's another thing. We're getting this new terror, this new horrific event from China. Murder hornets, and that's what they're called. I mean, I can't get over that name. The name itself just sounds like something out of a comic book. There's a it just doesn't sound real. Now, am I denying that it's a real story? No. But I am saying that it's a contrived story in the sense that it's being talked about, it's being put out there at a time when this pandemic thing is kind of dying down and people are leaving their homes. So it seems like this is all about, hey, you're not safe out there, buddy. You better get back inside now, because if the pandemic don't get you, the murder hornets are going to get you. What they're trying to do, it's like an overabundance of fear porn. They're trying to give you a terror erection. They're so overloading you on fear porn. It really does seem like there's a concerted effort, a desperate effort to make you terrified, to keep you terrified. Not just because if it bleeds, it leads. Maybe there's some of that. I know you could say, yeah, it's a sensationalistic story, so, of course, news is going to cover it. That sounds like something that I would believe maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago. But not today. Not where things have gone, particularly in the last few years. Now I sense, again, a real sort of malevolent desperation on the part of those out there who are doing their damnedest just to try to wreck us in every way possible. And in this case, the metaphor I'm using is they're trying to give you a terror erection through fear porn, ladling on fear porn after fear porn after fear porn, disease, and now terror hornets or murder hornets or whatever the hell. So my advice is simple. Stay flaccid. Stay flaccid. Do not give in to the fear porn. Do not get a terror erection. That's what they want. Don't give it to them. Thanks for watching. Andy Nowicki, altrightnovelist.com, Andy Nowicki, lowstatusnovelist.blogspot.com.